much similar to that, very much like the things whatever happened in that uh, flow chart, the view of pictorial view of this flow is same. Okay, it will looks like same thing. Okay, um sample thing I can show. Yeah, can you see this? Oh, it will refresh. Okay, but you got right this. So it will start, it's kind of like one of the flows. Can you see? Just imagine, just capture this into your minds. Okay, it's looks like similar to your flow charts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing. Don't be afraid of this. Like it's very simple thing and easy to, like, you don't need to do a programming. You need to write some code and all. Nothing will be there. It's point and click mode. It will go. Okay. All everything you can see on your UI on your screen is just how you are going to use that. That you need to get some idea. Okay, how you are going to design. So that is a thing you just need to be think of. Okay, so coming to this, what is flow here, how it will work. So again, if you have heard about workflow or process builder, those are the tools provided by Salesforce to automate the business or automate the things which are happening or which you want to happen your org or application. Okay, so similar to that, flow also a thing which is provided with Salesforce, again standard thing, and which is coming with a better UI thing where you can see and understand by seeing the UI, and the things what you can do is equivalent to your programming or equivalent to your trigger. Okay, so trigger is something you use in your development using programming. So whatever you can do with that programming, all those like 90% of the things that you can do in flow. Okay, so what are the things they are explaining here? So again, simple example. um, let's take example. Okay, you ordered something. Okay, you order something from Amazon or Flipkart or whatever. So it will show you or it will send you the update. It will show you when the order placed, right? At each and every step, each and every point till the order get delivered to you. All items, all the communication will be sent to you. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So here, let's take an example. Here you order something. So at the first instance, after placing order, you will get a notification, right?
Yeah.
Saying that this is the order that you placed and this is the address, this is the mobile number, whatever. Like some communication will happen, right? So at the same point, in let's say it's Amazon website. So in the Amazon website for that order, the status will get updated to initiated order, initiated something. Okay, this is automatic. So when they send for delivery or they when it is in transition, so the order state will get updated to in transition or in transport mode something. When it is dispatched, when it's dispatched for delivery, so the status will get updated to dispatched. When it is delivered, the status will get updated to delivered. So here, if you think, like, is there anybody that they are going and updating the order status manually? No, right?
No.
No.
No, no.
So how these are happening automatically is, so depends. This is the automation. Okay. So based on the order status or the action what they are taking, so immediately the status will get updated. So this is kind of like automation where it will avoid the manual work. Okay. Any doubts? or you need more explanation, more example?
No.
Okay. Coming to the types, actually, so flow you understand, right? Like it's a kind of automation which will help you to boost your business, speed up your business. Okay, avoid manual thing, um, avoid manual manpower. Like it will reduce your cost. Okay, all those things. So that is why they use flows here. Okay, like everybody knows, right? They don't want to do all the things manually. That's why we are here. Like we are sitting here and talking, right? So it's growing and it's reducing the things. Okay, so here in the flows also we have like couple of um like depends on your requirement, depends on your usage. Okay, the flows will be um there are certain types you can use kind of flow here. So one of the type is screen flows. Screen flows, the best example is, I hope all everybody goes to ATM. All already went to ATM, like they have experienced that, right? Don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
You all seen how the ATM works, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for the screen flow, that is the best example. First thing, when you enter into that ATM, and when it will, like some message will be displaying. Okay, that will be, for example, insert your card. Let's say that there is a message you see on a screen. So that is starting point of the flow. Okay, after you are inserting the card, what it will do in the backend, it will read out your card details. Okay, all the details, and it will ask you to enter your pin, right?
Yes.
So the enter your pin is a message that will appear in the screen, right? So after reading that, what you will do, you will enter some pin. Let's say you entered incorrect pin. Okay, when you enter incorrect pin, it will throw an error saying that you have entered incorrect pin. Okay, again it will ask you to enter once again. So that is also, it will show up in the screen. Okay, again you will enter some pin. This time it is correct. It went through. So after successfully in the backend, what will be happening after reading that card? So there is a password. What to one password will be associated to your cards, like our cards for each and everybody. So that will be there. The pin will be there in the backend. The system validate and it will allow to the next step. So in the next step, what will happen? It will show the couple of available options, whether you want to check balance or you want to draw balance, withdraw balance, or you want to update your mobile number, some XYZ, other options. I don't want to go in that detail. Just it will show up the options. Okay. So after that, what you need to do? You need to select a, like you need to click on some the screen and select the option. Okay. So what you are actually doing all these steps is you are interacting. You are interacting with the screen or the machine in this case. Okay. So based on, so in these options, for example, you clicked on withdraw withdraw balance. Okay, so in this, when you select that option, the next screen will be shown to enter your amount, right? Okay, after that it will ask you to enter amount, and then like again pin code in certain cases. So when you select update your mobile number, in this case what will happen, it will ask you to enter your current mobile number. Okay, then it will ask you to enter OTP, all this. So what is happening in these cases is, based on your input, the next outcome will be decided. That means you and machine are talking to each other. You and screen are talking to each other. So Based on your inputs, the next outcome will be decided. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That,
Sorry.
that means a screen flow is.
Yeah, the screen is something
Yeah.
will show up in on your screen, and it will ask you, or it will guide you to the next steps. Okay.
Okay, that means we can also implement some criteria.
Yes. So in the backend, the backend stuff, it will not be visible on the screen. Okay. But in this
Yeah.
example, like when you entered incorrect pin, so how it is going and validating this, it will not show you right on the screen. Only the outcome will show you. And then what are the options available based on that outcome? Okay. So that is called screen flow. Okay. Just remember the name says right, screen. So everything the screen will be interacting with you. Any doubts?
No.
Clear?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So the next thing is auto launch flow. Okay. So in this auto launch flow, for example, from your money, from your bank, you have withdrawn, or from ATM you withdrawn like 50,000. Okay. There are certain thing written in the backend. Whenever someone withdraws 50,000 at a time, so they need to be alerted the security. Let's say this is the functionality they're expecting. So what will happen? So based on the condition here, so whenever your withdrawal amount equal to 50,000, so whenever this condition is satisfied, then the next set of actions, say alerting the security, sending email or message, and also updating your balance, all those things will take place in the backend. Okay. So this auto launch flow is something based on certain condition or based on certain action when someone takes. Okay. So based on that, the flow will get run or it will get executed automatically. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So next one is here approval processes. Okay. So this approval processes is something like, let's go to money here. So let's say Rahul has applied for a loan, for a personal loan. For him, based on his credit score, he is eligible for 5 lakh loan, instant loan. Okay. So, but he wants to go for 10 lakh loan here. So what will happen? So here, when he applied for 10 lakh, so um, I mean, what they will do, they will take the application and they will take the approval of the higher managers, right? So how
Yeah.
they are going to take here is, Rahul applied in Jharkhand branch, in certain bank in Jharkhand branch. So who is the manager or assistant manager based on the amount? So for example, for 10 lakh loan, they should get the approval from the assistant manager. Okay. For 15 lakh loan, they need to get from the branch manager. For 50 lakh loan, they need to get some XYZ approval. So here what we are defining is here, based on these are the conditions. Okay, these are the conditions, right? So when your loan amount is equal to this and this, so then get the approval from this person. So here, so in this sequence, these are the sequence of steps will happen based on certain condition, right? Guys, you are getting. So approval process is nothing but like getting. So when to perform certain action, when we need some approval, how the approval process will or the how the approval will get in the backend. So that says the approval process. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Not clarified. Still get some doubt. You can ask me, guys. No problem. Or is it clarified?
Is it the part of the flow?
No, this is automation. No, see, approval process is also automation. So,
Okay.
so they will not when you log in certain application in the online. So there will be nothing like they will go it manually and get the approval. No, right? We cannot take that application and go and ask the manager. Will automatically the branch manager will get notified or the assistant manager will get notified. Okay, whenever we take certain actions. Okay, so this is also like kind of automation thing that will help the business. Okay, so next thing is lightning components and visual force pages. Okay, so I would say earlier we were using visual force pages to design the UI. Okay, to design the interactive mode or the design when I mean to display certain kind of pages, the UI or the layout, page layout you might have heard, right? So so to design that we were using Visual Force pages earlier. So those are like now it became like very old. Now we are in like lightning components. So lightning components are the they came up with this lightning components for better design, better interactive mode, better way to talk to the user to make them attractive to the screen. So this in this lightning component, this is not like this is not a configuration. Okay, we need to write code in the backend. So what type of code is like okay, you need to use like Aura or like you will get all these things when you go to the development. So Aura components, HTML we use, JavaScript we use. Okay, so based on that thing, you can design your UI. Okay.
Okay. I think that's good.
Yeah. Yes.
Can we design it as the normal web development we are doing?
Sorry.
Like as the Flipkart UI, can we design as the same?
We can design. So that is why for UI we have CSS, we use HTML, we use for backend JavaScript we use. So it's close to the thing that whatever you want to design, like almost like the same thing you can use and design in the Lightning.
So it had some restriction also.
Sorry, description.
Restriction.
Restrictions. I would say no. Like restriction in the sense of what?
Mm,
See, this Salesforce will come up with the restrictions only because it's a cloud, right? Cloud-based technology they are operating, and there are lakhs. So many users will be using this or sharing this same platform at the same time. So to make the platform is available for everyone and um, to stop that breakage or lagging all those things eventually they have set up the limits. Those we will call the kernel limits. Yes, in Apex we have the limitations. Similarly, in when you are designing lightning components with Aura and all, so we also have the limitations. Those the limitations programmatically. Okay.
okay.
So in the flows only, we also have the types. Record trigger flow. That means certain record. Let's say in our application we have account, contact, student, all those. Okay. So these are the objects, right? Whenever certain record, account record is created, okay. When it is created, when it is edited, that means modified or deleted. So then you can write your flow. So that is record based flow or record triggered flow that we called. So this flow basically is dependent on what? The object which you choose and the mode which you choose, like created or edited, or created or edited, both are deleted. So depends on that conditions, this flow will be triggered. Okay. Schedule flow. So that means you are going and scheduling when you want to run this flow. So basically, you are going to select a particular time. Let's say every Monday at 6 a.m. you want to run. So that means 6 a.m. is the time and frequency is weekly. Okay, every week it will run. Whether you there or not there, it will not worry about that. It will pick up auto thing, and when the time comes, it will run. Okay, platform event trigger. So this is a bit high to trigger the flow. So the platform events will be taking care when certain things happen in your org. Okay, that event is triggered. Based on that event, your flow will be executed. So next is from code, from programming also, you can execute the flow. So that is Apex, the last one. Okay, from programming also, you can launch a flow, you can execute that. Yeah.
Can you give a example
Could you
for the
please explain the platform event trigger once more?
Yeah. So actually, we also have a platform event. Okay. Just like how you have custom settings. Did you hear about that? Custom settings. No. Okay. So actually, this is something like platform event thing. It will come when you go on into the programming mode. So this platform event is nothing but certain things are when the thing is happening from the outside of your system and are into that is coming into your system. Okay, guys, getting confused?
Yeah, actually, I did not get the platform event message. Means, will it come to the external from the Salesforce?
See, how can I explain this? So it's a kind of like notification. You let's see, to explain this, you need to be know about this integration thing, the APIs. So what will happen when this is thing from your Salesforce arc, you may make a call to other website, right? When you are or you can see when you are doing a browsing in your web, from when you are doing the internet browsing, you when you click on certain link, it will take you to some other application, right? So similar to that, here also from your Salesforce arc, you can take the same thing. Or similarly, from other type of systems, you will receive same message or event, some update, it will come into your system.
Okay. So it is related to the outbound message. Right.
Kind of.
Okay.
Basically, like it will for the connection purpose we use. Okay. So from the like I mean, you are doing your application design and everything in Salesforce, for example. Let's take when you want to verify your credit score, boss. In Salesforce application, you are designing finance application something. Okay. But the credit score is nothing. The Salesforce is not giving the credit score. Okay, they are not maintaining the credit score. It will be managed by the credit bureau, right? For example, CIBIL, Experian. From those things, you need to get the credit score. Okay, those are the size. Those are the they maintain the credit score. So in that case, if from our application we want to see the credit score of that person, how we will do, because we don't have that thing to calculate the credit score. So eventually what we need to do, we need to interact with one of the credit bureaus. Okay, for example, CIBIL. So when you make a interaction or when you make a call out, so the information which you pass from Salesforce. So what you will pass? You will pass the person name, PAN card number, or Aadhaar card number, whatever. So based on that information, the inside that credit bureau or inside that web or inside that site, they will do the analysis and they will give you the score. So you make some input and you will get the output from there. Getting?
Yeah.
The same thing, it will happen in the platform events also. So kind of like the real-time events you need to make for the connected apps or the connected sites outside of your application. Okay, let's complete this exercise quickly then. Tell me what is okay, so for this definition, which one will or which we need to drag this, which one we need to drag? Okay, we need to drag this. Okay, so for the definition, automation that runs when button is clicked, it can also be run by other automations. Which is suitable feature here? Come on, guys. I
Auto
want you
launch
to
flow.
answer.
Auto launch flow.
Auto launch flow, agree? All?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, automation that runs when record is created, edited, or deleted.
Screen flow.
Record
Sorry?
flow. Record triggered flow.
So sorry. Yes.
Next, series of steps for approvals. Easy one. Come on.
Approval process.
Yes.
Then interactive,
Visual force.
Apex and HTML.
Visual force.
Visual force.
Then time and frequency.
Schedule. Schedule.
Schedule.
Next, it asks your users interaction.
Platform event. Screen flow.
Screen flow.
Next, JavaScript.
Lightning component.
Lightning component.
Next,
Apex.
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 good.
Yeah.
Come on, true or false? What benefit of automation to improve data quality? Data quality and consistency. Sure.
False.
True.
True or false?
True.
I think true.
Next,
Schedule trigger flow.
Schedule.
okay. So this section, one of the section is completed in the automation.